I really wanted to live in a high-rise apartment downtown with floor-to-ceiling windows. But I will admit, I had some old stories running in my head, some limiting beliefs, like I could never afford to live downtown. Apartments downtown were too expensive. I have no money for security, pet deposits, blah, blah, blah. So, what I did was I dropped the old story. I stopped allowing myself to finish the thought of I could never afford to live downtown. Whenever that thought would arise, I'd simply change it. I started looking at areas downtown I'd like to live. I visualized the parks I'd like to take my dog to and what places I could walk to. When I began looking up apartments in my desired areas, most of them were around $300 outside of my budget. And that was just for a studio. I wanted a one-bedroom. Bummer. But when I started to react, I stopped myself. When I got frustrated, I'd stop searching and going back to visualizing. I'd see myself looking out of my large windows while having a cup of coffee. I visualized my current furniture in my new place. One night, I did SATs, getting into a state akin to sleep and visualizing and hearing my friend's voice congratulate me on my new place, and we would do a cheer. A couple of days later, I felt compelled to start searching again, and one of the first listings I saw was a building that was offering one-bedroom apartments in my price range. No security deposit and no pet fee. I immediately booked a tour. However, when I arrived, the leasing agent told me that the units in my price range were gone. Ugh, I was crushed. He offered to show me some more expensive ones, and I agreed since, what the heck, I was already there. I fell in love with the apartment building, and when I got home, I visualized getting that unit I wanted at the price I wanted. So I submitted my apartment application and went to sleep. The next day, another leasing agent calls me and says, my application was approved, and asked me which unit I was looking at. And I tell her the units I wanted were sold, and she does some clicking and says, wait, there's one that will be available next month. Do you want it? Heck yeah, I do. I signed my lease and I'm moving next month. I keep looking at the pictures of the unit because it seems so unreal. Oh, and while on FaceTime with my friend the other day, we were both drinking and held our drinks to the camera and did a cheers to me getting my new place. It was just as I imagined. So, yeah, it worked. And I have my new apartment with beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows downtown. There's another manifestation success story. Here's some more manifestation success stories for you to listen to right now in this playlist on screen.